Good time of day, everyone. It is I, and I live again. I'm tired. I'm not only tired, I'm sleepy. Wow. Don't know how long of a stream it's going to be today, but yeah, figured I'd just kind of play more Frost and see how bad the save file might have gotten corrupted at some point due to the the Windows having a little bit of an oopsie that one time. So yeah. You will beat it? No, I won't. But yeah, it's a day. A day where I honestly thought about not streaming at all because I was just kind of like in a real groove of just sitting there watching YouTube and playing RuneScape and just like zoned the fuck out. But here I am. Hopefully Wednesday the new parts will come in. Don't expect a stream potentially on that day. If they do. Yeah. I'm slowly getting through the entirety of Motherlode Mine's chunk tasks. I'm almost done with them, in fact. I need the gym holding bag and an upgraded bag for the minerals to be caught in. And after that, I'm done with all the necessarily, like, specific to that requirements outside of getting rune ore, which is a level requirement, not really anything else. So, yeah, Motherlode Mine is almost done. Then I have, like, the mining gloves to do for the mining guild, and after that I'll see where my mining level is. I'm not worried about getting capes though. Skill capes are a grind that I'm not necessarily going to worry about. If I need to get my smithing up to a certain point, then I'll probably keep using the Motherlode Mine, literally just cause it's useful. Alright. Partially so that I could, you know, use the gold nuggets to buy. Capes also blow. Capes, 99 grinds for the capes are one of those things where it's like, even if I was doing a strict, extreme one chunk Iron Man, like actually doing the rule set proper, I would still not do the capes because no. As useful as they could be, I'd rather just get them whenever I get 99 in a more natural way. But hey, using the gold nuggets to buy bags of gems to use would also be just helpful because of crafting requirements and whatnot. That and extra ore can be sold at the volcano fire elemental city place, and those would be really good things to be able to actually get a hold of now. Trying to decide what we're going to do today. I might just wander around, to be honest. Because I know we still need to get more food, and we're also kind of looking for the water schematic still. But yeah, the capes, I ultimately do plan to get 99 in skills eventually, but I'd rather not directly grind them. I'd rather they just kind of slowly become a thing naturally as time progresses. Huh. I need to remember what I'm even carrying. Oh. Right. Rather not be noticed. I don't hate the capes, though, either. Some skills I wouldn't want to bother with, though. Ow! Fucking... Fucker. Eh. Your food now. Nice mask. That one bitch go. That's my line, asshole! I don't know. Smithing is one of those things, too, where it's like, I kind of just want to backlog it due to the fact that smithing levels are at the point where they're fucking painful to get.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Like, I'm still trying to get to adamant so I can actually make adamant gear, because, you know, at least that'd be useful to me. Wow. I forgot I can't aim. I forget repeatedly after putting this down for a little bit that melee in this fucking blows ass. God damn it. Stabbing weapons are apparently better, but I've never got those to actually block anything more often than not. Also, I really just hate the way that the statistics for characters work in this game for melee. The melee in this game is so bad. But yeah, what was the one thing that I was thinking about? I have a farming requirement too that I need to do, but I'm just like, I really don't give a flying fuck about farming in RuneScape. Like, I just kind of casually do runs because it will ultimately be useful at some point. But it's one of those things where it's such a time sink that I'm just like, I check on things occasionally, and the only reason that I've started up doing that again is because it's one of the only ways I'm able to get maple trees? Yeah. It's literally the only way that I can actually get, like, maple as a wood, which I need specifically for a crossbow. Because, agility, ball thing, it's on the diary tasks. Hello. I'm not too concerned about it, though. It's fine overall to do. It's like, wow, an agility course thing. It's the way that crossbows work. I need a crossbow that can fire the mithril hook, which uses a mithril bolt. And I think the minimum that I can get for that is maple. Weirdly enough. Without, like, power leveling the shit out of my, fletching. Which, yeah, I'd have to power level the shit out of my fletching to get. Because, like... trying to remember, adamantite requires something else too. It's something just kind of like vaguely weird like that. that is making me do that. But yeah, it's a diary task to go over a wall that requires a mithril grapple hook shot.
What? Oh man. Please don't be ferals again.
And I haven't found
What do you think?
any other way to be able to do that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Who?
You gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
That time. What the? Huh?
What are you wielding? A yellow bat?
Okay, cut
I'll
the
be
shit and
over
get
soon.
down.
Just painted yellow? Or is there something odd about it?
Think you can hide?
Scared,
What?
huh? You should be.
That was a weird way to hold that bat, lady. But yeah, it's just one of those weird situations where I require, at minimum, that.
Make it nice.
And everything higher than that is also just a completely worse grind. So it's just kind of a weird little goofy thing. Okay. We're at that point where my weapons aren't doing the kind of damage you would hope. Oh, right.
Come on out. I'll
Yeah.
make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
What is my luck that they move around like this just as I'm starting to aim at them?
Show your face. Come on. Dare
I
you.
want to get rid of the guy with the gun, too.
When you turn up, you're dead.
I'll do. Hopefully. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
Patience. It always strikes me as kind of weird whenever NPCs in this game jump off something, because they never fucking do that in 90% of situations.
No
Where did that go? It is so hard to see. Plus, I know I'm going to need maple for the, forestry stuff, because that uses a bunch of logs, so I might as well be able to grow the maple, too. Alright, trying to determine how I want to deal with that. Not really what I wanted you to do, but okay. I'll just jump down to the lower floors.
What the fuck was that? End of the line!
God damn it. True, yeah. Get rid of the fucking turret. Okay. Mind you, I also want to blow up that turret just to have, like, its ammo, too. Okay. Fascinating that, Wait, give me that. Wow, I love the amount of shots that took. Mind you how many missed, but still. Ah, mine? Bro? Okay. But yeah, Maple's just in that weird spot where it's like one of the woods that I can't really grind a decent method for. Even though it's technically behind where my woodcutting even is. Because I'm able to woodcut you. But my fletching skill is way too low, and same goes for my ability to actually, even smith, like, arrowheads and stuff if I wanted to range with adamant. Which, yes, I should eventually get to that point, but still, the smithing grind and all that. That was actually way better of a shot than I normally ever make. Jesus. They're gonna lose me now, hopefully. I can check the bodies for supplies. Hopefully. Fish bit. God, guns are so powerful in this. Whenever you can actually hit with them, still. I don't see a reason to do that. Plus, I will need to get my ranging level up too, though. Partially due to the fact that, like, that's just going to be useful for enemies that I'm not going to otherwise be able to fight. Because, fuck prayer flicking in RuneScape. I've always hated prayer flicking. And it just gets more and more integrated into the game for melee combat. And I'm just like, no. Fuck prayer flicking. I hate prayer flicking. I'm already bad at timing things to start with. I don't need that to be the core combat. Being an uninteresting clicking of a button in a combat system that was designed to be somewhat AFK. No, that's somewhat of a hot take, apparently. But yeah, prayer flicking was a terrible choice to add to the game. PvE-wise. PvP, I don't care. I don't do PvP, but still. Flesh. That's outside. Fire right here. Nice little fire to use. Fire. Sorry, my brain don't work too well. Oh yeah, I guess it actually would be kind of bad for breathing in here, wouldn't it? That's a good filter. We don't want to use that. Problem is, I need to get by that machine down there. What can we get? Strength training. Eh. I eventually need to get this and other perks like that too, but I know we were still working our way through certain things that were a bit more important. Increase damage against males. So we did get medic chemist. We need that for something. I may hold on to this. Actually, sneak level 3. Yeah. We just need our stealth to be as good as possible. I don't think I wanted that to open. Okay, here we are. Here's where I wanted to be. Oh. Wonder how much of that was me missing and how much was the terrain. Because, you know, Bethesda terrain. That is still right there. God damn. Might have to be a little bit goofy about this. Yeah. Can I repair this mask right now? I don't like having the broken thing right there in front of my eyes. Not be used in combat, damn it. Go too much further, it might be able to see us? No. There is another turret somewhere, though. I can hear it. Above us, I think. There's also a skill book somewhere in here, I think. What we have. Glasses, clothing. All clothing. Okay. Not really that useful to me right now. This is back here. Okay. If we can find the computer terminal for the turrets too, we could use that. No, I still want to just blow them up. Any amount of that we can get a hold of, ammo-wise, is better for us. Put in here. I feel like it was on one of the other floors, though. I'm going off of just vague recollections of where things were. Oh, there's a robot. We could definitely use the robot. Like, have it fuck around and mess up some stuff. Ah! Oh. Of course. That actually startled me, by the way. Mind you, I actually have an okay magic level in RuneScape too, so having a good crossbow and being able to have enchanted bolts is also something I should at least think about. Two likenesses. Okay. One likeness. Okay. One likeness. So it's either the S or the C at the end, yeah? Beginning and end of it. And there's two likenesses there. And it shares nothing else. So LS? One. Mm-hmm. One likeness, so can't be that. One. Okay. I'm not wasting brain power on this. I will just smash keys until I open it. I'm very impatient with this right now. I just have a little bit of luck in my life. By the way, I still don't have the curved bone drop. You may wonder why I mentioned that right now. I love seeing just 1 0 1 0 0 1. I love when the computer keeps telling me to go fuck myself.
Okay.
Fuck yo.
Keep calm. It's probably only nothing. There we go.
Ta-da. Can I get to the point where I can load the holotape in, please? There we go.
Assignment received. Escort BIB. Greetings, sir or madam. I will be your personal escort during your visit to name of operational area.
This works. It is. Okay. My hope here was that it would start firing upon that thing. What? 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 Why? Why is it shooting me? I beg your fucking pardon? For anybody wondering, no, it shouldn't have done that. At all. In fact, it's supposed to protect me. It is literally doing the opposite of what it's supposed to do. I'm starting to look at this as a lost cause. It's funny as what? Ah! 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 Fuck. Okay. Been thinking about what I could pick up this month and play just as like something fun to do. I've been considering a couple of games. Just haven't decided on anything yet. Oh, come on. Really wanna? I'm not gonna lie. What? Uh-huh. Hi, robot. You deserve to be deactivated, you fuck. Traitorous wretch. Ah. No repair kits. How very nice. What a waste of my ammo this has turned out to be. Let the rain be washing away the blood, please. I really have to be the one to make sure that gets washed off my own face with my hand. Like, really? Okay. Shit. You know, it very much looks like there's nothing up here. Nice seam in the thing. Got there, game. Okay. Part of me suspects this was a complete waste of my time. Why this? Why did you do this? You're not really covering up anything there, you know? I feel like there's something here that shouldn't be here because I disabled it and got rid of it from my computer. Like, I don't know, the Frozen Waters mod. That thing I deleted off my computer. Why is it here? Fury, rat poison, and a tuxedo. The fuck did that suitcase belong to? Agent 47? Ah, good old crackly audio. I have cookies. I like cookies. Also, I'm not too sure how long the save file is going to last. I say watching this incredibly long loading screen because, yeah, there's something about the install that is wrong, and I can't tell quite what anymore after Windows had its little bit of an oops-a-daisy the other day. As you might be able to tell, certain issues are starting to crop up again, which is great. Angry. Oh, that's a lie. I'm not angry. Kinda just vaguely annoyed. You can't bother being angry anymore. Not today. A little bit too chilled out for that. Is there any actual threat in here? I feel like I remember this place was being somewhat empty. Oh, yeah, these guys are here. Okay. I feel like there's... Thanks. Yeah, I could use one. I don't know what I'll do if this fully fucks up and becomes unplayable during the stream. Actually, I know what I will do. I'll do something completely out of left field and just put text on the bottom of the screen saying game inoperable, had to play something else. But I just have this vague feeling that we're in a dying save again thanks to that. Maybe it's paranoia. You can never tell. I'm not assuming I'm safe. I'm assuming I'm in danger at every moment of the day that I don't actively know 100% of my surrounding. My therapist tells me this is unhealthy. I tell me that it is entirely why I'm alive. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Damn it. I just wanted to actually just see if there was anything of use in here. But yeah, unironically, after stream, I know exactly what I'm going to do again is. I'm just going to play more, RuneScape. It's unfortunate, though, because I can't really stream that game, per se. Like, you wouldn't actually be seeing me do anything interesting. It's literally just being in the Motherlode mine all day, every day. To remember that I'm out of cure-all, I think. Mm-hmm. Oh. I don't feel like turning that on at all. I can pick this. Hopefully.
Sweet.
The moment I'm actually able to raid into myself is a moment that I'll actually end up doing more streams too. Mostly just because I'll be able to actually, you know, switch games and not have to have text on screen or some shit. I really do need to also just sit down and go through my channel and create playlists for all the streams too, just to have them. I really need to make like clips as well, and keep saying whenever I feel more awake, but unfortunately for the last several months that has been never. Why is there a dead rat? Actually, that's not a question that needs to be asked. Why is there a dead rat in the abandoned building? Why is there a dead giant rat in the abandoned building? Oh, soft drinks. Oh yeah, there's just this dude with the flamethrower here. Hi. I don't trust him, but he's not attacking me. I feel like there's some sort of, like, story with all these...
Nice to see the Commonwealth hasn't got you yet.
We've never met, but okay, hi. These people are being nice to me. It's concerning. I like how they're letting me just rob them blind. Oh. I see. Need to drop 10 pounds of shit, huh? Oh, I throw away. Am I carrying anything worth dropping? Okay. I don't want to throw too many of those away. That's just copper and that's just glass. Sure, we use it for water, but... Nice. Has a single one of those had, like, anything in them here? I don't think they did. Oh, well. Oh, it's useful as a place. Let's leave it. But yeah, I just don't know. A lot of the times what I end up streaming for like a really long time is the things that I absolutely am getting in like that kind of just, I want to play this, I'm going to play this consistently and regularly because this is what I want to do kind of game. And lately, unfortunately, that's not really a game that's streamable per se. Because it's a game that I've not really actually been doing anything in besides like occasionally clicking while I just watch YouTube videos or tinker with some side project thing. Basically, I just haven't had a game that I'm hyper into right now either. Which means a lot of the time, any of my actual gameplay sessions are at most 3 or 4 hours. Which is partially where that number comes from for, like, minimum stream length as I attempt to do. Because that's usually just around the point that I go, and I don't want to play anymore. But yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have the feeling of just waning interest with this again. I also don't know what to play. Once something loses my interest, it's usually really, really hard for me to just force it. Aha! Wow. Of course, you know what else doesn't help? Things just breaking constantly. But yeah, there are games that I just wish were more stream friendly too. That I was doing something stream friendly with it. Christ, it's quiet. It's quiet in game and it's quiet in real life. Where's that good one? There it is. Okay. Need to just make that. But yeah, unironically, there are just days too where it's like I'm in the mental state of just the cat on the windowsill. The windowsill, just sitting there. Oh, if it isn't obvious, yeah. That kind of is just how I'm feeling right now. It really is also hurting my motivation to continue doing certain things because of how the internet's been. Like, I don't want to start, like, a playthrough kind of game that I'd be into and want to stream a lot, because just at any fucking moment, the internet could just fucking die on me because of the incompetent fuckwits that I have to deal with as a internet provider. I'm still waiting for PC parts, and it's just been months, man. Like, I think that's part of my problem, is that it's been months. And I'm still just kind of sitting here trying to get all the parts together, trying to solve an issue that is far beyond my ability to solve, too. And I just haven't felt like doing anything particularly notable while we're just sitting here. without even the full amount of stuff that needs to be done. I was hoping I'd be able to get through, like, computer parts in 2 months. No. No. In reality, it's been closer to 4. Because there was a month where I was starting to, like, get the money together to do that, and then just didn't have exactly the amount, and then it just became like a fuck case, because yeah, that's whenever all the fucking RAM stuff started, and so I had to start saving up even more. So hopefully, power supply, CPU, motherboard all being replaced will be good. Although I have this just nagging feeling that I'm going to also have to buy like a wire or something because I somehow forgot that, but yeah. I've also just been like, what do I even want to play right now? For like the past month, the answer's kind of been nothing. Doesn't help too that a couple of games I was like, I'm going to see if these are good or not, but I really want them to be good so that I actually have something to do. And every single one of them has apparently fallen through on being something to do. Because, like, I was kind of considering Code Vein 2. Then I heard that was kind of dog. Stream title cake is delicious. Eat it. But yeah. And then I was like, maybe Neo 3, and then I found out what Neo 3 apparently was having performance issues and shit. I was like, oh, well then I wouldn't want to pick that up until I have the new parts in the computer. You know, so that I can compensate for incompetency. But yeah. I have a list of stuff to do too, which was like N64 games. And it's just like, I kinda already went through all the short ones. I've been trying to make other lists of just short games that I can play that won't necessarily be very long, and I wouldn't have to worry about the internet cutting out of. Man. But yeah, I'm currently... What's the best way to put it? I'm looking for my next autism game that I'm going to dump like hundreds of hours into. And be able to like stream 6 hours a day kind of shit. And actively want to play. I don't know, I probably could also do some, like, roguelite streams, too, if I really wanted to. Think we got enough water. Good job. That's how, that's exactly what I was expecting.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
This is my town, shut the ever-loving fuck up. That was way more hostile than I thought I was going to be. I just had one of those real-life moments where I chose a dialogue option and was shocked by it. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. I could get cake. I actually do kind of want cake. We're out of glowing fungus with that, unfortunately. Let's see. Can I from here do this? No, right? Anything I'm not able to make? Doctor's bags? And neurostims, which require science 1. Okay. Or whatever that thing is. The brain shocky tool. That thing. Yeah. That thing. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'll eventually find another thing to just dump shit tons of hours into, but I've just not really felt like doing much lately. I need to just be more on the level of I might as well also just stream something if I want to play it. Like, sometimes I get into my own head like everybody else does, but, you know. Into my own head, as in, like, brain wording choices. Everybody gets into their own head about something. And lately for me, that's been game choices for streaming. Now, mind you, I 100% think that, like, what I'm doing in RuneScape would be a god-awful choice for streaming.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. If I'm currently, like, having a lot of fun with a, roguelike game, I might as well also just have that as something to stream. Especially if I'm just getting really into it. By the way, yes, this is actually as like an issue with being a streamer. Oh, I really like this game. I'm not streaming it, so I feel kind of weird about not streaming it. There is a reason I put a stream suggestion thing in the Discord. I want to know, vaguely at least for my own information, what people are interested in. Mind you, if you ask me to do what Des did the other day, like yesterday, whenever that was, no. No. Never. In fact, do not ask. I would be tempted to ban you.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Wow. You have fingernails still? You're lucky. Cool. I like bullets. They make my enemies go away. I never just wandered off in this direction specifically. Is that light on, or... Yeah, okay. That looks... wildly incorrect. It'd also help if I wouldn't Minhera about fucking random shit, too. I use that term slightly wrong on purpose, by the way. If you correct me, it will do nothing. A fleshy human. Damn. You think he noticed? What?
Jammed.
Okay. Strawberry or... I feel like opening that door was probably not a great idea. Hmm. It is an early part of the month. I can possibly try a couple of games just to see if I like them, and if they're good, then I might stream them. I have been messing around with a pair of roguelike games. I've tried Mutagenics. I haven't, and I've tried it, and I've just been kind of like vaguely considering if that's the kind of game that I'd ever stream. Like, I like roguelites. I just know that they're kind of a volatile genre for me specifically. If you need to know what I mean by that, there are points in roguelikes where my luck manifests itself in hilariously cruel ways that just piss me off to the point that I stop playing it. I should also just grab a couple of people and go, hey, collab on random game. Although a lot of collabs are also a problem right now, which I haven't really set up any in like the last month either, purely because my sleep was so fucking wrecked that I couldn't guarantee I'd be awake at any point in the day in a way that was viable to continue living. I have only 2 of those left? What? No. Times 13, yeah. What? Oh, right. Remembering now. You're that fucking bitch who hit me with a hammer. I remember you from an hour ago. Harlot. Where'd the body go? Oh, it's invisible because I'm crazy. Right. Oh, that's not good. That means there could be someone nearby and I can't see them.
There now.
Right here somewhere? Oh, nice. More filters. A drug den. Uh-huh. I can't even remember the game that I was playing yesterday that I actually was kind of enjoying, and thinking about it now. I probably should stream it at least once or twice before my interest in it wanes. I can't remember the name of it right now. All I remember is weird cooking game. Wow. Damn.
Just getting warmed up over here.
That's okay. You can freeze to death too, you know. Do any of you have guns? I need to know if you have guns or not. The unfriendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Scared, huh?
No.
Should be.
In fact, I'm very much not afraid. In fact, I'm thinking about omelets. Hi. Nice hat. Really, this shouldn't be echoing inside like that. Someone dropped a baseball bat. Could have dropped a beat instead, you know. Wow. Something tells me there's jack all here of worth. Ugh. Truck. But yeah, there's a lot of games that I'm like, yeah, I love this game. I don't want to play it right now. Oh, there really wasn't much here, was there? Huh. Like, I sunk a silly amount of time into Ellen and Open Sewer, and even this. Open Sewer, I'm really hoping I get the itch for again whenever the next big update happens with it. Actually, I'm kind of hoping I get the itch for it whenever they really get it into like 1.0 territory. You know, in 17 years from now. That game is one of the types of games that I just get really into, though. I really just need more of that kind of thing. Just games like that I get really into. It really is the case, though, where it's like, hey, does this game have an in-depth settlement mechanic and building system? Oh boy, here I go, losing hundreds of hours of my life again. And I just am in a constant need of more of those kind of games lately. Like, we've been getting more than I've seen in a long time over the last couple of years, too, thankfully. But it's also just a matter of like, man, I have to have the kind of autism where it's like, yeah, I have this very specific interest that the majority of game developers don't. Sometimes I envy people who have like the kind of specified interests that get a lot of games in it, because then they have like a lot of things to play. It really sucks too, because sometimes it's like, oh, this game is almost everything you want, but there's exactly one aspect of it that actually is a turnoff, and it's like, oh cool, what is that turnoff? Third person camera. Unironically, if I had to play the game like this, I wouldn't like it. I hate third-person shooting. Like, I hate playing games like this. I hate it. A game has to be really good for me to want to do that. If it isn't, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't understand how people can play like Skyrim in third person. I cannot comprehend on a base level why anybody would prefer to play a game like Skyrim like that too, mind you. And even more so any game with like shooting mechanics. But don't you like Forever Winter, you may be asking? And the answer is yeah, you can aim first person in that game, actually. Like the Division 1. Yeah. I tried the Division 1 whenever it was like $2, and I remember going, wow, I wish this was in first person. This sucks that it's not in first person. Also, you know, Ubisoft game. But hell, give me open world RPG with skilling systems where it's increased through usage, include base building and town management. Oh, and it has to be first person. More often than not. Yeah, I played that game for $1. It was okay. And the last game I played from Ubisoft. If it requires me to install their fucking launcher, I'm not going to play it. Fuck Ubisoft. I'm not gonna pull a Bagster. But fuck Ubisoft. First-person dungeon crawlers are also something I really like. That, like, turn-based system, but it always needs something a little bit extra to it for me to really get into it.
Let's get a look at you.
Well, I didn't press a button on you, lady, and you are in blackface.
I need some supplies, Doctor. I suppose I could spare some.
This is one of the funniest issues with this game, if you ask me. How it just randomly puts people into blackface for no good reason. Good God. Ah, man. Remember was the OG Xbox era? I remember playing Assassin's Creed on Xbox 360. I didn't even know anything about that series because I kind of ignored a lot of people and what they found good or not. I liked that game. That game was a lot of fun. And so was Assassin's Creed 2 and some of its spin-off series stuff. Then after that, Black Flag I really liked because of the selling aspect. I did not care about it being part of the overall Assassin's Creed stuff. And everything else I just kind of disliked from that series. I know I also liked the Anno series. Just jumping around mentally game to game, but more recent Anno games are not very good. What was the town builder that Ubisoft had made? Like, trying to remember what it was called. Settlers? Yeah, Settlers, I think was Ubisoft. That's a series they just let die, if that was them, but I feel like it was. Brotherhood of Arms game series by Ubisoft is fun. Never played them, unfortunately. I was never into modern military FPS. This is one of those truths that remains true throughout fucking time, by the way. Is it a hyper-popular genre? I probably hate it. Is it a competitive shooter? I hate it. So let's go down the list of all the things that were popular that I fucking hated. Battle Royales. Hated it. I hated every single one of them. MOBAs. Hated all of them. World War II. I liked 1 or 2 World War II shooters, but still, remember, whenever I say modern military shooter TM, I'm kind of just lumping all, like, the gameplay style in. There was, like, 1 or 2 Call of Duty games that I liked the single player of. Everybody liked the multiplayer. I fucking hated it. I hated the multiplayer. Let's see, what else got popular? Hero shooters? The only good one was Team Fortress 2. I'll fight anyone on that. Team Fortress 2 was the only good one ever made. And it knew that it was, like, supposed to be fun and not competitive. FPS, and you can control and command your squad in combat, including tanks. That does sound a little more interesting as an idea. Let's see, what else was popular? Oh, here's one for you. Quake PvP stuff. Whenever that was, like, the big thing in LAN parties. Hated it. CSGO. Hated it. Anything that is sweaty, competitive, I fucking despise. I despise sweaty competitive games.
Easy living, this ain't.
Let's see. I generally kind of just hated Call of Duty in general. About the only thing that I actually found some enjoyment from was everybody trying to chase the coattails of, like, Skyrim and making open world games. I know a lot of people hated the open world trend. It was the only time I ever went, oh, thank God, we're actually getting games that I like on some level. Quake 4, Fear series, Killzone series. Fear is actually a pretty good game. Fear 1 and 2, I actually enjoyed because, you know, they were single player. And, you know, actually had really fun mechanics. I like Fear 1 and 2. It does help that they're also horror games. I really like horror games. Call of Duty 2, big red one. Oh, let's talk about something that isn't FPS related, though, that I hated. The fucking entirety of everything related to anything similar to, Five Nights at Freddy's. All of them. All of them. Every single Five Nights at Freddy's game, I think is fucking dog shit. People act like there's quality there. I look at it and I go, this is the same quality to me as Poppy's Playtime.
Seems to be growing well.
Oh, and, multiplayer horror friend slop also. There's only 2 good games in that I have ever seen. And it's the ones that caused those things to explode in the first place. Phasmophobia and Lethal Company are the only 2 good ones. Everything else did not understand what made those good. You have no idea how many games I hit ignore on every day that are still chasing the coattails, by the way, of Lethal Company. There is so much slop, and it was like, wow, I've hated every single one of these. There's a lot of Fran slop I don't like too, mind you. But at least I can understand, like, wow, some of this Fran slop at least is trying to be fun. Could be worse. Like games that added PvP for people crying on the forums. But the Rust players fuck off from Cursed Rune games. Survival open world crafting games. Yeah, could Rust fans go play Rust and leave everything else alone and stop trying to turn everything into Rust so that they can get their way and then immediately stop playing it because it's not Rust? 3. Mind you, I hate Rust. I hate Rust very, very specifically. And it goes beyond the player base. I even think the devs are dickweeds. Like, oh, you want to customize your character's appearance? Sorry, but that's not realistic. What, a haircut? No, that's not realistic. Pay us $30 for a pair of shoes. And then they take a strong, heavy whiff of their own body odor because it's the only thing they enjoy. What, you want to be able to change your character's hairstyle because they look like a fucking moron? Sorry, but people can't choose their hairstyles. That's famously something people can't choose. Right? Ugh. And how they constantly patched every single way anybody found a way to customize their character. Like, they were insistent on that fucking dog shit design. BioShock 1 and 2. I liked BioShock 1. BioShock 2 was a better game. Just in general, BioShock 2 is better than 1. And after that, there wasn't anything good. For games that love to tout their stories, BioShock Infinite was a mess. That actually just kind of fucked up its own rule set and like made zero actual cohesive sense. I know that's somewhat of a hot take in some circles, but I've seen that opinion slowly actually become more and more, like, accepted over time. Mind you, it could still be a fun game, but even then, it was still less fun than 1 or 2. Gameplay-wise. Okay, that's where we are. Oh, and don't get me started on MMOs, though. Thinking about things that, I actually did enjoy. While I did enjoy WoW back before it became what it has become, everything trying to be WoW was so god-awful. And Crucix, I sent a game that can be good, but the PvP fans crying over it is funny. Huh? Oh yeah, I saw that game. I was vaguely interested in this. Windrose? Yeah. Online co-op, open world survival crafting. It does fall into that category of, wow, this kind of hits some things I like, but I'm extremely cautious at this point of anything survival open world crafting. It's like, yeah, it's exactly the kind of things I like. It's just unfortunate that so many of them just die. The forums for it on Steam is funny. I'll have to look at it later then, because that just sounds hilarious to me. What? They saw me? Really? What? Like, obviously, survival open world crafting is a genre type that I like. It's just, you know, trying to find good ones. Hell, even this game technically isn't good. Especially stuff with, like, Age of Sails, wind-powered boats. I love me some good old sailing and boat customization. I like me pirate themes. Which is why I am driven eternally up the wall by the only good first-person open-world sailing game outright for just how good the actual act of sailing is and, like, water physics and all that. Is goddamn Sea of Thieves. I still 100% say outright Sea of Thieves would be better off just going in and letting people have PvE. Also, stop being always online. Fuck always online. But yeah. At this point,
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
at this point, just let it go PvE. Like, nobody wants to deal with that shit anymore. It is strangling the fuck out of that game having to deal with all the, like, PvPers. Because, oh god. Nobody wants to deal with the PvPers in that game anymore. Not even the PvPers want to deal with them. We get this a delusion away from me. Ah. I'm surprised that killed him. But yeah, if Sea of Thieves even went completely PvE as an option outside of obviously the PvP stuff, I would 100% probably play that game again. You know, partially because I couldn't get banned because some rando mass reported my account too. That's another thing they need to fix. Their fucking moderation in that game is dog shit. Like, actually insanely bad. I have seen Minecraft servers with less biased fucking moderators. What's funny is the PvP was added over the loud players saying they wanted it. Ugh. Odd. Need to find somewhere to hide from this storm. Back here, are we? This feels familiar. Boston Bugle Building. But yeah, I lament every day the state. Well, not every day, but I lament the state that Sea of Thieves is in. Because A, if it wasn't always online, and B, I was actually allowed to play that game without dealing with absolute assholes and actually be able to do most of the content, I'd still play it. Like, that game's actually fun. It's just ruined by other people. Oh, this place. Okay. But yeah, that game has gotten into so many fucking dramas with its community over the moderation at this point, where somebody who is like a beloved creator of the game can't get unbanned after many, many, many years, and even admitting his faults and having shown repeatedly that he's a better person than like the dumbass child he was whenever he was literally a child and did a stream snipe. That guy can't get unbanned, and they spend shit tons of effort going after him specifically. But, you know, one of their actual partnered creators drops a slur on stream intentionally at somebody and gets literally no punishment in game. Did you know a game outdid Sea of Thieves devs? Oh, really? Go on. We can't suffer Mama Murphy to live. World of Sea Battles. Is that PvP game I saw the other day on Steam, and I looked at it and went, man, that looks like it'd be better if it wasn't PvP. Strange things have been spoken. Why does your heart speak strangely? The dream was marvelous, but the terror was great. We must treasure the dream, whatever the terror. How long does a building stand before it falls? How long does a contract last? How long will brothers share the inheritance before they quarrel? How long does hatred, for that matter, last? Time after time, the river has risen and flooded, and the insect leaves the cocoon to live but a minute. How long is the eye able to look at the sun? From the very beginning, nothing at all has lasted. At the ending of the things, does it really matter? Has an in-game guild that they update the rules each day to keep the lead, and banned a whole guild that would have taken the #1 spot. Oh my god. Wow. That's insane. Anyways, we'll load because I got a small thing about not wanting to just murder NPCs who aren't hostile this run. Where is she? Ow. Anyways. And it is pay to win. Jesus Christ. That is pathetic. Glad I took one look at that and went, no. Like World of Tanks, but 10 times the grind for 3 things? Jesus. Anything that uses world of blank these days is like a warning sign to me. Especially if it's multiplayer. Wow. Okay. Yeah? Hey, stupid. I genuinely wasn't expecting that thing to just die that easy, to be honest. Also, we're not getting irradiated here, actually. And now we are. Okay, there's like one safe spot right there for some reason. Oh, it's this spot. Okay. Good gumdrops. Price. I should probably play more Ellen at some point. Not likely right now, mind you, but yeah. God. You know, I've also vaguely thought about potentially one day trying to do some sort of, like, properly edited content about that game. But I'm just thinking, what would I have to do to get footage for that? Because I can think of one, like, challenge run I could do, but I'm not going to lie, I just don't want to get footage. I don't want to edit footage. I just hate video editing. Like, of all things that I wish I enjoyed more, unironically, I wish I actually enjoyed video editing. If I actually enjoyed that, I'd probably be way better off. Okay. Why am I still getting hit with the radiation down here? Are you serious? Bethesda, please. I feel like going down this elevator is a bad idea. That went up. I see. I don't know why I thought that would take me down. That's a strange thing to have thought, apparently. Huh. Oh. It would end poorly, probably. I want the weapon back. The weapon. I want it back. I'm tempted to go back to that place and take it. I want it. I just want Ellen to get like a nice big update that changes some of the gameplay features or adds something new to do. Because there's still plenty to be added that way to that game. But I have a feeling that certain things that I vaguely think about with that, I'm going to have to wait until, like, the modding community has a stable enough version to start making gameplay mods like that. Once, you know, updates aren't almost fucking nightly and start slowing down a little. Why are we having this much trouble with an easy save? Bitch. Canoe. Wrangling. Asshat. There we go. The map also feels empty. Oh yeah, the map is very empty for Ellen, and it needs a lot more. Especially with how many places are currently closed off. Like, that game could do with a lot more exploration. For certain. Expert lock, damn. Which is another one of those things where it's like, I wish... I just kind of wish for certain things. I don't even know fully what... What? The f... Are you real? Oh, that... I'm not gonna lie, that kind of disoriented me for a second. What the fuck was that? What? I don't know if this person's real or not. They're in a vault suit. What? Yeah, they're real. Ow. That is a human. Yeah. You have a journal? Sometimes whenever I'm alone at night, I think about all that has happened and I feel empty, broken, as if everything that I did was for nothing, as if it was my fault all along. But then I look at the sky and I see the sun coming through and realize that those words were just words. And those thoughts were just thoughts. I'm alive. After all of this, I'm alive. The needle couldn't take me. Vault Tech couldn't take me. No goddamn flesh-rotten son of a bitch is going to take me either. I am Elizabeth Irving, and I'm alive. Well, that's unfortunate. No one's gonna remember your name. Cannot equip this item. Oh. Nah. All you had to do was not attack me, and we could have had a nice conversation. I wouldn't have killed you. Now no one will remember your name.
Got it.
Was that it? Damn. I love how I could tell that there's nothing behind these doors, though, because of that light I just saw. That's great. Oh yeah, I need to also be looking for purified water to set up more, farming, shouldn't I? Her house blows. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, you have a fucking flamethrower. What the fuck? Wow. Might have should have took more notice of that. By the way, can I just say, fuck Bethesda for making it slow down instead of stop time? That is such a dumbass thing they did. Like, genuinely. What the fuck is wrong with him that caused them to think that was a good idea?
Shit's got ambush all over it.
Wow. Nice hubcap, or whatever just landed there. Okay. Yes, that went way further than I thought it would. No. I don't think I know how to make it not go that far away.
Time to reel 'em in.
That's not gonna work. Damn it. Okay. Why'd you have to survive a headshot, you ass? Beep bop beep 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 bop. Oh, come on! Damn it. Now save. Oh, God. God damn it. Of course I shot the fucking lantern and it deflected a bullet somehow. No. Also, Bethesda, when are you gonna learn that the, like, fade-in effect you have is dog shit? Actually, Bethesda never learns anything. Let me guess, I hit the side of the wall repeatedly there, too. Oh my fucking god, this is dumb. This is so dumb that that I have to do that every single time. I heard it hit the wall. Why didn't it insta-kill me again? This game is fundamentally fucked. Oh my god. Okay. Why did my aim suddenly get way like... So yeah, suddenly my aim shot to the side there way faster than normal, by the way. Did you just die? Thank you. First part is, I don't know if that was my character's aim or the fucking hitbox being fucked. It's hard to tell at points. You have a... Wait. Huh? Who the fuck is that? A bozo mask. Go screw yourself. Like a screwdriver. No, a drill. Screw yourself with a drill, you bitch. Hmm. By the way, no, I haven't been able to get it to not freeze things, even though I have that turned off. At this point, I just kind of go, I kind of have to accept that. One bottle! And I'm addicted to it again. Okay. Get that out of my inventory. It's trash. Probably has that woman I refuse to remember the name on it, though. I need to get rid of it. I want to attack Good Neighbor. I don't remember where that place is, though. It's like one of the places I've never been in this game. In the mod, per se. Like, I've poked at it, but I've never gone there. Though I have a feeling that, in general, it probably doesn't have very good performance and is full of assholes, so, you know. Still, though. We have all this explosives, we have a flamethrower. Just vaguely interested. Benuil Hall. Oh. Hmm. At least it's warm. So far, though, actually, it does seem like there was very little actual damage done to the save file from Windows having an oopsie. For those wondering, I'm not on Windows 11, so couldn't even change that to fix it. Ah, boiled water. That's useful. Oh, of course it's empty. Yeah, of course it's empty. I shouldn't be shocked by that either. I'm also 100% certain we couldn't get to, Diamond City and find anything in there. as much as I kinda want to poke at it, just to see what's possibly around it. We aren't at the point we could deal with a US Army remnant, though. At least not in any sustainable way. Explosives, yes. Technically. Valenti Station. Is this one of the ones that I remember words about?
Damn.
Good guys win again.
I really shouldn't be getting involved in this.
There you go. It's not.
I really shouldn't be getting involved in this. But stuff. Oh. I love how the one group that I might vaguely have a sympathy for are the ones who are actively willing to attack us. So I actually have no reason to, care about them. Ah. Neat. It's nice that they all died, though. That means I actually can, you know, poke around here. I don't think anybody had the key for that, though.
Trouble, I hope.
What?
First time? Just try to keep it down. Hi, how are you? Yeah?
Eh. What? Thanks, Wall. I'll take that into consideration. Where'd they come from? There's nothing over here. Where'd they come from? Locked door? Maybe?
Can't pick this.
Valenti Station key. But did no one have that? Were you all just locked out here fighting each other for no reason? Okay. Wow. Really weird choice you made there, but okay. Cut whose hand off? Actually, I don't necessarily care about that. Hey! Wall, could you open the door?
Yes?
No. No. Unless you're gonna open the door, I'm not talking to you. Well, That... I'm not sure if that was worth my time or not. Yeah, no. Oh well. Actually, we got, like, an okay item, I suppose. Okay. Just get rid of some radiation while we're at it and we'll leave. I recognize the name of the station from, like, papers that I've read. I just don't have a way in there, apparently. I don't know what the place is, either. Other than apparently a battleground. Like I said, I wouldn't even get involved if the two groups weren't actively one being against me and one allowing me to live and not shoot me on sight, you know? That whole, like, trying to kill me on sight thing that makes me against one of them. Damn, that wasn't enough. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, water filter. Okay, that's what I saw. Seed goop. Oh yeah, I need to plant that. No? Still no. Okay. There we go. I'm done poking around here. I should head back to base. This building is something. Oh? What is this? Custom house tower. Eh? Army remnant, maybe? Who? Who's here? Not the army remnant. That's pretty clear. It's warm, though. Being warm makes it better. Even if that would also make it smell horrendous. I have a feeling there's nothing here. Okay. Ah. Oh. Ah. That's weird. Hmm. Wow, even in the shopping cart, huh? Huh. Okay. I think we head back home now and put away all this stuff and plant this thing that I have. Maybe see if we can't make more. So that's also kind of one of those things I need to be keeping an eye out for. Is ways to improve our food. Mind you, this wasn't really meant to be that long of a stream either. Partially due to the fact that I've just been going to bed fairly early compared to everyone else lately, too. Because I've been able to actually get some sleep, and I'm not going to fuck with that too much. I don't know. Maybe next time I stream, I'll also just play one of the games I picked up and see how it is. Or just play the one game that I was actually kind of enjoying. Just see if I can't get a nice little stream out of that. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm sure that's where that sound effect is supposed to be coming from, game. There, and not over here. I am thinking about some stuff. Some stuff that don't matter about anything. But I'm just kind of looking at the time and I'm going, I could order from just this one place, like, a slice of cake. Yes, I'm still thinking about cake. That's what I'm thinking about. I could get a slice of cake and, like... That just sounds kind of nice right now. Like, especially if I can get it cheap enough. A slice of cake sounds really good. Wah wah wah. Pipe bomb. Get the cake. Yeah. And it wouldn't be bad to get either. Okay, there's one. Is there someone else there? Better. They're also melee. Okay. There's something about that stealth, though, that just makes me so amused. We are so hilariously stealthy. I just want to see how far we can push it, too.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Question is, would I want the cake, actually, or would I want, like, blonde, potentially? Blonde, sopapilla. Those are both options.
Come on out.
A fucking horror monster at times, aren't I? Jesus Christ. Did that last one fade already? Yes, okay. Just wanted to make sure. 2 in a row will kill you, by the way. They actually have to pace that a little bit. I'd have to take a break and order it. But it is cake. Cakey. What if they still have the sample platter of just like 3 or 4 different kinds of cake? That sounds really good right now. Oh, we're back over here. Okay. Come on. Really? Like, really? Storm has to start while this thing is chasing me? At least it's right there, but still, holy shit. Why is it always the shadow? Sonic. What? I like Latinas, Sonic. Shadow! Sorry, I don't know why that comes to my mind consistently of late. What? Ill lethargy. Come on. Oh, that's silly. Can I make cure-all during combat? No, I'm not, asshole. Leave me alone. Well, I guess we have a moment where I can't really do anything. Haha. Weirdly serendipitous. Is that place even open right now? That place might not even be open right now. Oh, I wish it would be, though. Yes, I am now looking directly at a service. Cake sounds so good right now. Watch them be out of the cake. I can't do anything about the game not being able to run while I'm sitting here alt-tabbed, by the way. That is literally not something I can deal with at all. Search item cake. Cake? Cake. Oh no. Oh no, it's gone, isn't it? Oh, it's gone. They don't have it anymore. Fuck you. Fuck you. The cake. Why is it everything that I like that no longer is in stock ever? Why? Why? Fuck you. Damn it. Okay, what else do they have? What else do they have? Hmm. Hmm. Well now. Hmm. That, I guess. No, not. Deals for you. Dog treats. No. What? First off, what? Second off, no. Also, what? Why? Why is that? Why? Bakery down or something? Is that the problem? Oh, that sucks. Looks like their bakery is actually just fucking out. Oh. Re. Just because it's called a fucking biscuit does not mean it belongs in the same part of the category of things that you bought similar to similar to a sugary biscuit thing. What kind of psychopath? What kind of lunatic does that? No. Nay, I say. Fuck you. Literally nowhere right now that has cake that does delivery. Are we serious? All I want is cake. No, nowhere has cake. Nowhere nearby that's open has cake. Chat. Why am I here? Is it just to suffer? What do you mean? There's not a single place in my area that serves cake right now. Why? Why? I'm now just going restaurant to restaurant looking for anything even similar to cake. I'm mad. I'm actually mad. Like, why? Just why? There's no cake anywhere. Please. Cake. Oh, this place has cake. This place has cake. It didn't show up for some reason, but they have cake. And, and it's strawberry cheesecake. I don't like strawberry cheesecake. Are you? Oh, there's more. There's more here. Okay. It's all cheesecakes by the looks of it, but that's fine. That is expensive. What the fuck? A cannoli tiramisu. Chocolate mouse cake. Cheesecake, turtle cheesecake. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Like, what do they have that's relatively cheap, too? Oh my fucking god, the price of this place, though. Like, actually, just kind of like, wow. Christ. They at least have, like, something? It's like an Italian place that I'm looking at. Cold subs, hot subs, calzone, pepperoni roll. Oh, God. Like, Christ, the cost of this place is bad. That's not how you spell cake. I'm just searching cake outright now. Somewhere has to have it, right? Somewhere that I actually trust, because there is a place that I know that has a cake available right now that is a health hazard, let's call it. Yeah. A health hazard for $10 to get a slice of cake. Wow. Priced on a bike, that's bad pricing. I know this one place is actually really high quality, but still, like, it's pricey, and I'm poor. Uh, fuck. I guess I won't cake. I won't cake. But they have a minimum for fucking delivery. Ah! Better not have a delivery fee for this. Christ on a bike. Ooh. This better be the best fucking, like, meal I've had in a while for the price they're asking for. Ugh. God. Okay, how can I get to the minimum here without being charged $40 fucking dollars? Yeah, I'm not kidding, by the way. There's a delivery fee if you don't have enough in cart. You know what? There. That still better be the best food I have in a while. For that price? Oh, God. Okay. Well, at least I'm gonna have cake. Sorry, chat. I went on a massive detour for cake. Oh, man. All right. No, YouTube. I can guarantee you my audio bit rate is not 0 because people in chat are replying to me. To her. Or to her. What? No. One second. Okay. Just checking how long that's going to take to get here. Just YouTube things. Yeah, just YouTube things. All right. Anyways. Guess when that shows up, I'll probably just end stream because it will probably take those idiots an hour to figure out, you know, how to get anywhere. Thank you, phone. Yes, I know I ordered food. And for reference, yeah, adding cheese sticks took my price from like $40 to $20 because there was a minimum amount for delivery without like a delivery fee being tacked on. It's stupid. $556. Put these away. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess our gun is out of ammo too, so we might as well not be carrying that around. Alright. Good God, it's dark. Good thing we have the light. This where I can see if somebody pulls up. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm actually moving some stuff around so I can still see chat, but keep an eye on when that will supposedly show up. Supposedly. We'll say. God. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not, like, bored of this game. I'm just kind of, like, not feeling it right now either. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Like I said, I'm still just kind of trying to find a game that I actually want to play right now. The only thing I feel like playing outright is just RuneScape. I just want to get this storm out of the way too, please. Wow, it's still going. Oh, that was bad. That was really fucking bad. Okay. Note to self, that was 30 minutes of that. It also, by the way, isn't helping that I think something's fucked up with my metrics that it shows me, by the way. I have had YouTube claim the other day that less people showed up and watched the stream than chatted on the back end. And then, like, an hour later, it suddenly fixed the number. Something fucky is up with it. And I don't know, like, what to think. But it seems like they're pulling shit again. But I have no idea either, to be honest. I just wish websites would show how many people were watching in the, like, watching number at this point. Not that I care to look at that during stream ever, but, like, even on the back end, it's been kind of weird lately. And there's all, like, that stuff about them fucking with viewership numbers on Twitch and all this other stupid shit. And it just all piles up to, could you just, like, do your actual fucking thing that everybody uses you for and stop trying to, like, fuck with numbers and things? Like, it leaves me in this odd situation where I don't know if I trust the metrics anymore that I'm shown. Because, you know, a little bit crazy. And it really isn't helping me that I don't know if I trust the metrics I see ever anymore. Let me guess, all that water has been used, hasn't it? Somehow. No? Good. It also doesn't help, though, that there's also just the eternal problems on, the side of being a content creator, where it's like, I know this even as a watcher of people, though. It's just like, what do people want to watch? People don't know what they want to watch. I don't know what I want to watch sometimes. And it just becomes this bizarrely awkward situation of, I don't know what's going on anymore. Was that the 2-1 again? Yes, it was. Oops. Oh well, that's fine, I guess. That's one less food being used by everyone. Correct.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Like, I know
You get your drink.
what I should do is have a schedule and stick to it. And post that schedule. I know I really should do that. I say, knowing very well that that's something I tried in the past and couldn't manage because I have that god-awful insomnia. Being whimsical isn't necessarily a good thing, either. Okay. It may have not been the best use of the money, but oh well. Also, sometimes people like to watch random things and YouTube doesn't push streams sometimes. Yeah. I've started actually using the Twitter to post whenever I'm going live. I've started doing that, but it's also just like, I know I need to just like make it more clear that there is the Discord, which has automatic, like, telling that I'm going live. I know I need to, like, list my YouTube, somewhere on the, like, YouTube stream that I have a Twitter. I know I need to do that as well. Sometimes I just don't, though. Sometimes I don't post that I'm going live, because I just don't feel like bothering. Which is entirely my own fault, and I know you could automatically set up that kind of thing. And I know I need to look into it, but there's like 3,000 things that's... I know I should do this. I have no energy to do this. God. A check where that is. That is my food. Is that where that restaurant is? I know I'm kinda over yapping on certain subjects, but it's just whatever. I'd be doing better too if I could manage to stream like Edit does on some level. I have one major envy for Edit, and it's the fact that he can just stream constantly, and he's happy to do so. Meanwhile, I'm 2.5 hours in, and all I'm doing is just kind of fading off already. Like, yeah, don't compare yourselves to others. Know, like, different people have, like, their content niches and whatnot. Know your audience, too. But it's not like a lacking of, I don't want to stream kind of attitude. It's just, hopefully I can actually get back to having energy sooner rather than later and be able to stream more than I do. Because even having, like, caffeine hasn't helped me today. Well, that's not true, though. The caffeine I've had today is helping me. It's allowed me to actually be awake enough to do a stream at all. I had my gamer subs before stream, and if I hadn't have done that, I'd currently not be streaming because I'd just be zonked out. I don't know. Hell, I need to do like an art stream at some point and just doodle for a while. Hello, bird. Fascinating. But yeah. And it's weird because it's like, at one point, 2.5 hours to people would be considered like an actual decently linked stream and like something that people would view as not short. Meanwhile, I look at it and I'm like, God, I barely streamed at all the last couple of days. But on the bright side, I have slowly been getting more and more energy back. I've actually gotten decent amounts of sleep again for like the last week. It's slowly getting better. Why? Oh, fuck. Check where that food is again. Realistically, I should be just kind of winding down because that food's going to arrive and I'm just going to zonk out after it. Oh no. Has anybody gone live yet? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've just been kind of in my own head about a couple of things too. At this point, it's just like, I really just need to kick myself in the ass and get out of it. Try something new, potentially. Like I said, I kind of have an idea to just probably tomorrow do a specific stream of something and just see if I'm actually able to like properly pay attention to it for like a good 4, 5, 6 hours. Which, yeah, that's a lot of time. I know one of my major issues whenever it comes to streaming is literally just being like, oh yeah, you should treat anything like time-wise if you actually want to do it with the same amount of time you put into a job, which is not a good attitude to have. Like, sure, you need to do what the thing is, but still. Ideally, I'd want to be able to stream like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Why? I don't know. That's just the number that's in my head, though. Better be the best goddamn cheese sticks on the planet for the price that I got charged for them. In fact, that cake better be fucking amazing, too. But yeah. Haven't really a lot to do lately either. Huh. That's curious. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I keep telling myself, by the way, we're basically done with the game for now. I'm not gonna lie. We're just kind of sitting here. But I keep telling myself that I should just do like maybe 2 streams a day if they're gonna be shorter. Like this. See if I just can't find something. And then I just don't. But yeah. Okay, let's actually save and see where the fuck that thing is. Just gotta do that. I can't be bothered, but yeah. I don't know. I've done a little bit of yapping, but hey. Maybe I'll return later even today, because who knows if I'll actually go to bed or not at a reasonable time tonight. Who knows? For now, though, I'm not going to lie. I just want to, like, vegetate state, get the cake, and, watch YouTube. Sure, it was like a 2.5 hour stream, which is fine. Really shouldn't bother me that bad, even though it does. But yeah, maybe I should just stream RuneScape at some point too. Fuck it. Like, if that's what I want to play, maybe that's what I should play, you know? Until then, though, thank you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Hope to see you next time. We'll see what it will be. It may even be later tonight if I don't get tired and go to bed. Maybe it will be RuneScape. Fuck it. Until then, bye. Do the human things to survive.